Welcome to Mindflow Radio Show.
We are creating conscious community by sharing mindful manifesting skills and transcendental music.
We are all in this together. Strong, brave feet walk on the plain. Feast and famine are provided, a witness again. Strong, brave feet walk on the plain. Feast and famine are provided, a witness again. We are the ones under the sun, protecting the ones roaming the earth. Loving beings, loving beings. Welcome to the Mindflow Radio
Mindflow Radio. Here we are. We're all in this together, people.
Yep.
Energy is reality.
Yep. He's Monte.
She's Lynn.
And we're here together talking about mindfulness.
Talking about
living.
Yeah. In our current culture of confusion, I would say. Is there a lot of confusion out there, do you think?
Yeah. Well, heightened awareness. Maybe awareness isn't the right word. Hypervigilance. A lot of worry and concern.
Misinformation.
Fear, information overload, overwhelm. Definitely.
Time to take a break from the media.
Yeah.
Take that news right off your phone.
Yeah, I've
Boom.
done that.
Me too.
It's pretty fun.
Helps.
Yeah. And formulate my Facebook to be what I want it to be. Joyful and talking about 5D and
Talking about what?
fifth dimension.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Oh. No, I don't talk about that other stuff.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah. Not that you're spiritual bypassing, though.
No. I see. I feel, I hear, I sense everything we're going through.
Yeah, you see the entire picture, and that's the way to look at it mindfully. You see the good and the bad.
The whole picture.
And then if you want to create change, boom, pour energy into the good.
The solutions. Gotta have the solutions.
Got to, man. Have that vision for the future.
Invent, innovate.
Well, we will be like driving around in flying cars.
Hovercraft.
Or flying, who knows what they were.
Meet the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Meet the Jetsons.
You press a button and some flying drone will pick you up, take you there.
I just don't want to eat the printed food. I don't want to eat that. I still want my real tomatoes.
You want your garden?
Cucumbers.
I want a garden too.
Yeah. Don't want no printed food.
But there's no stopping the future either, though. You know, might as well not be freaked out by it.
Yeah. Yep. And accepting people's decisions on how they want to live and think and be, but doing what we want to do for ourselves.
For sure.
What's up?
Oh, I'm just not hearing you on the headphones.
Oh. I'm
not hearing myself either, actually.
Oh, we were having that issue earlier.
All right. It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have been working ever since this COVID started. We've been working on technology. Oh my gosh.
What a double-edged sword that is. Right?
Yeah. It's like lovely and horrible all at the same time. It's like, okay, this is how you put the mics together. It's how you check the levels. This is what happens when the mic breaks. And this is what happens when your computer freezes. And oh my goodness, there's so much to learn.
Yeah. Well, we're in this stage, I think, where the technology is fairly new. So they're working the bugs out. And it's like really kind of complex, but just give it 5 years.
You think that's what it is? I think it's that I'm a novice user.
No, this stuff's pretty new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially if you think about a long time ago, how difficult it would be to book a studio and make a record.
Oh, right.
And now it's like, okay, we're going to set up a room and make a studio.
But really, this is like the Model T Ford compared to the Tesla, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, with our squeaky floors. Is that what you mean?
No, just like in general. I mean, once quantum computing and nanotechnology and all that stuff really comes on board, it's going to be this huge quantum leap in technology. Huge. And this stuff will look old-fashioned. You know?
Oh, my.
So we have a Model T right here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's been interesting going with the flow. And I tell you what, I've spent up to 8 hours on just trying to troubleshoot something.
Yeah. And all we're really needing to do right now is just find some peace of mind. you know, and that's the way to mindfully deal with problems is just take a break, find a little peace, find a little quiet. Like I read this Buddhist essay, they're talking about the essence, the natural essence of our mind is empty and awake. And that's what we need to have that every day for part of the time, you know, moments of that. Otherwise we go insane.
Yeah. Well, I want to take it back because I really did want to talk about that. So we as people can get really lost in trying to figure something out, right? And you pointed out that we have to take breaks. And one thing that I've noticed for myself is how difficult it is to eat a meal and not be having the racing mind. Like, okay, I didn't figure this out and I did figure that out and my mind is just racing and I'm stuffing food in my face. And it's like, that's not mindful. So it's interesting to think that, yes, there's something really good and potent about being really perseverant, but there's something about knowing how to balance and be more in the flow and be more graceful and be more self-loving. Okay, I've been working for 2 hours. I'm starting to get a headache. I'm gonna.
Well, and having the ability when you are eating to quiet your mind. Essentially. I mean, because that's taking a break from
tasting the food.
Yeah. I mean, it's much healthier chewing the food all the way. I mean, I have a problem with eating too fast for sure.
Yeah. And I know that among pretty much all the religions and a lot of the spiritualities, they talk about blessing your food.
Yeah.
That's something I want to do.
Yeah, me too. Should we try and do that?
I would like that. I've
Deal.
tried so many times. And
together, we'll try and...
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember to do that?
Yeah, as much as possible.
Yeah. In the Bhagavad Gita, they talk about offering your food to the divine right before you eat or drink or
just putting your hands over it, just like trying to, create good energy around the food, I think.
I know we've done that when we're traveling and we're like eating out. We'll be like, we gotta like bless our food. But when we're at home, it's like, I got so much to do.
Yeah, right. All right.
Yeah. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that does that.
Mindful eating is a big deal. Mindfully eating is very healthy.
I need to mindfully eat.
Well, and you look at it, that little like ceremony during dinner time or lunch, it's like that's the break your mind is seeking anyway.
Right.
And then when you get back to trying to figure out the problem, whatever that is, your mind's going to be more relaxed and clear. That's it. In our culture, we're just taught that we can think our way out of everything.
Right.
So we just analyze the heck out of
everything.
Whatever. Yeah, right.
Anything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm happy. Why am I happy? There must be something wrong if I'm happy.
I don't deserve to be happy.
Yeah, but you talk about just being able to witness your thoughts. And you had a revelation this week about...
New term.
Yep.
Mindful metacognition. And metacognition is being that witness to your own thoughts, right? Which is super important because then you begin to realize you are not your thoughts. And you can, in fact, control your thoughts if they're out of whack. If they're like unproductive, you can change that. So through metacognition. But mindful metacognition, that's that extra, there's a quality to that where you notice your thoughts. And if it's a really effed up thought, you don't beat yourself up over it.
Right.
I'm such a terrible person. How could I have that thought?
Right.
It's more like, I had that thought. That's you look at it from a scientific perspective rather than a judgmental one. Remember, because mindfulness is non-judgmental awareness. So you apply that to metacognition, mindful metacognition, cognition, MMC. MMC. So come on, people, get that MMC on.
Yeah, he's so funny. I don't know if you know Monte at all, but he draws graphs and pictures of mindfulness and how it works. And we got the QMC was one of his theories and visual theories. And it's so fun to watch his mind work. He'll be like, oh, I think I figured something out. And it's like drawing this graph thing.
All right. It's easier to understand that way.
Yeah.
I think, really.
And you've done a great job. It's very comprehensive.
Just the way my mind works.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like me when I play music. It's more like I see shapes than anything else, I think.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I can't say I see anything. I just like feel in the zone or not in the zone.
Yeah, right. The music is a test that way. It's like, okay, is my ego running me or is it my soul?
Yeah, totally.
I can just identify when my ego's tripping and I'm playing music. You just feel it. It feels different.
Yeah, it feels different, and you're just trying to shake it while you're there. Or I'll get nervous.
Yeah, or you'll be trying to show off. Or I'll be trying to show off. I mean,
yeah, sometimes that happens, and usually it doesn't work out very well. I'll be like, I'm so awesome, and something happens.
Yeah, ego playing is just like ugh for me.
Yeah.
But that's one beautiful thing about playing the music is, because for me, I super easily identify whether it's coming from my ego or not. It just feels so different. I suppose that's like mindful metacognition right there. But almost like instead of watching my thoughts, I'm watching maybe I am watching my thoughts, because the ego creates certain thoughts. Like the internal dialogue would be like, oh, you're so cool. Oh, if you did this, people would really think it was cool, or whatever.
Yeah, totally. Mine is usually
keep that ego in check, people.
Yeah, mine's... Well, there's that ego, but then there's the other side of ego. Oh. It's like, you're so horrible. Oh, why are you even on this stage? Like, what are you thinking? Nobody's listening to you. Look, they're all talking to each other. That sounds more like my ego.
Okay.
And then I try to sing in the wrong note.
So our egos kind of balance each other out from the...
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten pretty good at it, but there's been a couple times in the past that I can remember where I really did feel that way, and the spotlight was on me, and I felt like the blood dropped to my feet.
Okay.
And it's just like, I think I might pass out. Good thing I've practiced balancing on my feet for a long time.
But then in reality, when we're playing music, we're just creating energy. I mean, if we're hooked into that zone, then things are pretty sweet. Yeah.
Yep. There's an exchange with you and the audience. And there's just this peaceful.
Transcendental.
Transcendental. We're moving and grooving together. It's very sweet.
It is. Very blissful. For sure.
Yeah. So I guess that was like a little tidbit of the behind the scenes of Lotus had there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But your mindfulness tip for this week, it would be mindful metacognition.
Yeah, MMC. Just really try and be in that place of being the stillness, observing the thoughts. You want to identify with the consciousness that observes the thoughts, the soulful perspective that observes the thoughts. Whatever you want to, however you want to frame it, you're not your thoughts. That's the thing of it. Your mind creates thoughts. Our mind creates between 6,000 and 18,000 thoughts per day, according to some researchers, and who knows if they're right, but around there, a lot. A lot of thoughts. But those thoughts aren't you. They're just something your mind has created. Most of those thoughts just come out of habit, old habits. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But as you observe those thoughts, you begin to figure out which of these habits are beneficial and which are unproductive. You start weeding out the unproductive thoughts. If you're in that place of MMC, mindful metacognition, you're in that place to actually weed out the unproductive thoughts. And then you're cultivating your mind garden. You're cultivating it, and things start feeling lighter, and you have more space between your thoughts. I mean, think of somebody who's compulsively thinking all the time. Their garden is like jammed, full of everything, weeds and everything just crashed together. There's no space. Yeah, let's weed out those unproductive plants, and let's plant productive ones. But it all starts with MMC.
What just went through my mind is like a prairie.
Yeah.
And prairies, once they're established, they can last on their own for a long time. But until they're established, they need human help to get the burdock and get the thistle and the wild parsnip, which up here in Wisconsin, if it breaks on your skin, you get the oil on your skin on a sunny day, it'll turn into nasty blisters. And you have to, if you're planting a prairie, you have to seed it and then take care of it.
Yeah.
You can't let these quote unquote weeds win, because they're strong. They're old patterns of thought, they can really take over.
Yeah.
So if you have to be perseverant in that.
Yeah, you got to work at it.
Eventually it just is.
Yeah.
It's taken care of.
Then you can relax.
Yep. And your soil's being nurtured by...
I want to get to that place.
Yeah. By the prairie.
Could be a little while.
Well, you're a lot further than a lot of us.
I don't know. I mean, but then when you get there, maybe that's what being awake is. Awakened is you're just there. Your mind garden is healthy, and it's kind of just, you still got to get in there once in a while and weed stuff, I'm sure, but
yeah, they have like,
you have to maintain it. I want a permaculture mind garden.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was picturing in my mind when you were talking.
That's
I was
sweet.
like, oh yeah, I don't want.
So it just keeps going on its own.
Yeah, you don't have to always be tilling it up and starting it over. Just establish it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So
yeah, I
think we'll share another song with you, and we hope you have a great week. It's been a very mind expanding week for me, and learned a lot and honed in on myself, figuring out what I need to do and learn, and how to persevere some more so I can be successful in making my dreams come true. So I'm sure that I'm not the only one in that either. So keep on dreaming and taking your steps forward, and we'll share one more song with you.
Namaste, people.
Namaste.
We're in this together for sure. Energy is reality. What kind of energy are we going to put out into the world?
Om Namah Shivaya.
into our consciousness and find the divine bliss, the connection in which we seek, welcoming us into the human family, evolving into the golden age. Namaste, friends. Thank you for your presence. You've been listening to Mindflow Radio. You can support Mindflow Radio on Patreon and get exclusive content access. Big gratitude to Lotus Head for their mindful music, keeping us in the flow. A shout out to our sponsors, Integrated Mindfulness Institute. Online, visit www.imi.earth. For ideas, questions, or comments, contact us by email, connect@imi.earth. Many blessings on our health and peaceful evolution. We are all in this together.